Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewer. I have a simple question for you. Do you think that there is anything that you can ever do to please the whole world? The answer is a no. I'll share with you one story. It's about a man called Juha and his son. And the third living thing was a donkey. Juha one time was going somewhere with his son, and they had one donkey. He decided to give the chance to his son to ride on the donkey, and Juha was walking by foot. During the course of their journey, they reached a certain village, and the people in the village saw them and can you imagine what they did? They were very furious, and they said, look at this lazy boy. How could you start riding on a donkey when your elderly father is walking? Meaning they wanted the boy to leave the donkey for the father. So what they did, the boy decided to calm down, to step down, and let the father ride on the donkey. In the process, they reached another village, just a few kilometers. They found another group of people, and they were as well furious. They said, look at this shameless elderly man. How can you ride on a donkey when your young son is walking by foot in this hot sun? The elderly man, Juha, decided to step down. And actually he didn't step down, but what he did, he asked the son to climb, and both of them decided to ride on the donkey. They reached just a few kilometers away. They found another group, and they exclaimed, look at these people, they are really heartless. How could you put all your burden on this donkey? The donkey can't bear your burden. And for example, Islam teaches us to make sure that at least we are merciful to everything. So they were taking Juha and his son as people who are not merciful. They never had any sense of mercy in them. So they decided to step down, both of them. And this time round, they decided to walk. The donkey was in front of them, and they came following the donkey. They met another group, but you can't imagine what they said. They started laughing at them seriously and saying, look at these stupid and foolish people. The man and his son, they have a donkey. The work of a donkey is to carry people. The donkey is supposed to help them during the process of their journey, but they've decided to walk by foot. Yeah, they have a donkey. These people are crazy. They have no brains. And Juha told his son, have you heard all of them? And said, that is the world. You can never do anything thinking that you'll ever please the whole world. Whatever you do, you will end up hurting some people. Everything that you do, everybody will have something to say. People will have their own complaints. And that is why Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah said that you can never attain satisfying anybody. Whatever you do, they will find a way to do what? They will find a way to complain about whatever small thing that you do. Therefore, you have to stick on what benefits you. And at the same time, we know Ali radiallahu anhu, Imam Ali said that Rida Nas غاية لا تدرك ورضا الله غاية لا تترك فاترك ما لا يدرك وأدرك ما لا يترك فالله يملك كل ما تترك كل ما تدرك. He said that رضا الناس غاية لا تدرك. Pleasing or satisfying mankind is a goal, is a dream that you will never achieve. And satisfying your creator Allah Azza wa Jalla is a dream or is a goal that you can never abandon. فَاتْرُكْ مَا لَا يُدْرَكْ وَأَدْرِكْ مَا لَا تُتْرَكْ. Therefore, leave whatever you can't attain for the sake of what you can't abandon. Since you know very well that you cannot please mankind, then do whatever pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, your creator. And if you do so, you will get what you can't attain. Why? Because Allah Azza wa Jalla has control over everything that you can't attain. But if you are there and you think that you will do good, everything that you do, you are aiming at pleasing people. My dear brother, my dear sister, whoever is viewing this video, I'm telling you, that is a dream that will never come true, because mankind can never be satisfied. All of them can never be pleased by whatever you do. Apart from a few, and that is maybe you have to strive to make sure that you please your mother, your father, because you know very well رضا الله في رضا الوالدين وسخط الله في سخط الوالدين. Therefore, you have to make sure that you please your parents, you please your wife, you please your husband, you please your kids, and the aqarib, the people who are closer to you. You do things, but if you are there and think that you'll do something that will please the whole world, the entire world, I'm telling you, that is an unattainable thing. You'll never attain it at all. So therefore, my dear brother and sister, try to make sure that you do good, not for the sake of people. Because for them, they will have something to complain about in each and every situation. You may decide, sometimes you'll give somebody something small and will say, look, this man is very rich, but see what he has given me. You will start complaining. And for you, you may think that maybe this is what I could, and but for him, he's not satisfied by it. He thinks that maybe you would have done better than that. Even sometimes it's not about that. It's about the things that we do. You may decide, you'll say, okay, I'm going to build my house. You build your humble house, and then someone comes and say, with all the money he has, this is all he could do. And if you decide to build a mansion, he says, now look, he's just trying to show off. You buy a nice suit to wear to look good, but still people will complain about it. They'll have something to talk about it. And if you don't look good, still everything. Therefore, what you have to aim at something that benefits you. And as well, pleases Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Never aim at pleasing mankind. Just do good, treat them well, but for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and do what you can. Know that everything you have to do. Remember, fattakullah mastata'atum. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.